2. Makaila, you may go.
All right, I have a question for you guys. How many of you think that in the past week you've had at least 2 to 3 pops? Over the weekend, last week? Okay. Well, today I'm here to talk about the effects of drinking pop every day or like more than 3 times a week. I'm going to talk to you first about the long and short-term effects of drinking pop, because there are a lot. And then second, I'm going to do the common diet versus regular. And then I'm going to tell you about ways to stop or kind of cease drinking pop altogether. Okay, some long-term effects. Osteoporosis is when the bones become frail because of tissue loss, so you can break your bones easier. And you also, tooth decay is a huge effect of drinking pop all the time. It can erode your teeth and they'll fall out. Heart disease and obesity are the number 1 and 2 things of drinking pop. Short term, which we mean like probably like a month to 66 days, would be a quick addiction. So you think you need a pop every day, or you get headaches and heartburn if you don't have it. And most people, after they drink it, they don't have any energy. Their sugar just drops and they don't have any energy. All right, diet versus regular. Okay, on the left is a diet Mountain Dew, and on the right is a regular. If you can see, the sugar for a regular is 77 grams, and for a diet Mountain Dew, it's less than 1. So, of course, regular Mountain Dew is a little bit worse for you. Next. And then there's regular Pepsi, which has 69 grams of sugar. And I tried to look up the diet, and on the website they wouldn't put it on there. So you can go to that, and if you want to, you can put in, like, if you want to drink Mountain Dew, you can put in what kind of pop you're like wanting to drink, and then you can look up the label. But it didn't have it on there, so. The ingredients of diet pop: caramel color is like the heating of corn or cane syrup to make it look like the color it does, like Mountain Dew. Aspartame is a low-calorie sweetener. Phosphoric acid is used to make the drink like more tart. And natural flavors are extracted from like the fruit, spices, veggies. Caramel coloring is carcinogenic to humans, possibly. Aspartame, the calorie sweetener, may be tricking your body into thinking that you're more hungry, so then you go eat, which adds to gaining weight. The acid in the ingredients is what erodes tooth enamel and phosphoric acid. And then the natural flavors may be chemicals that are altered to mimic the taste of natural flavors. Ingredients in regular pop: there's a few that were in diet pop, but new ones would be caffeine, which is an alkaloid that acts as a stimulant drug, so it just pretty much like tells your brain that you have more energy. Carbonated water is a gas under pressure that makes the water more, like, gives it the bubbly kind of thing that you see in pop. And then high fructose corn syrup, syrups that have went through a process to make it taste sweeter. Okay, so pop is also likely to leave you less hungry for the things your body needs, like proteins, nutrients, like veggies, fruits. And so phosphorus, one of the ingredients in pop, is a common ingredient that can complete bones of calcium. So the more you drink pop, the more likely you are to have bone fractures, or you're going to break your bones easier. A study shows that women who go from drinking 1 to more than 1 pop a day, no matter if it's diet or regular, are nearly twice as likely to develop type 2 diabetes over 1 year. In a 1994 study, bone fractures in teenage athletes who drink pop in ages 14 to 16, that showed that the athletes that did drink pop were 5 times more likely to have a bone fracture while playing sports than those who don't. Ways to stop: take it slow. It doesn't mean cold turkey or quick cold turkey, because that can lead to health issues such as headaches that you get when you don't have pop. And substitute an alternative. So if you drink Mountain Dew every day, throw in like a water once in a while just to kind of go slower on the pop. Switch it up. So if you slurp your pop, or if you kind of like swish it around in your mouth, if you try to become aware of that, it will keep you from like chugging the pop. It'll kind of cease the whole drinking process. So if you keep like your water bottle on the right side of you, switch it up and keep it on the left or out of reach, and that will help you not to drink as much pop. Mark your calendar. It takes 66 days to break or to form a new long-term habit, so that's any habit like biting your nails, quitting biting your nails. If you can mark it and you can last that long without a pop, you should not need one all the time. And no pop equals a healthy heart.
Cool.